Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault and welcome to my comparo video of the Grazia versus the Access 125. Now please note you can watch my individual first ride reviews of each of these scooters by following the links mentioned in the description portion below. So without beating around the bush, let's go ahead with the shootout. First, looking at the spec comparo, the length of the Grazia is down by 58 mm compared to that of the Access, whereas the width of the Grazia is up by 42 mm compared to that of the Access. The Access gets a longer wheelbase compared to the Grazia, which results in better high-speed stability, but the Grazia's shorter wheelbase results in better flickability in city traffic. The Access offers a higher ground clearance of 160 mm compared to 155 mm of the Grazia, though 155 mm too is more than sufficient in my opinion to clear the speed breakers that we come across in city conditions. The Grazia offers a shorter seat height of 766 mm compared to 780 mm of the Access, which means Grazia would be more convenient for the shorter and average sized population. The Access offers a 5.6 litre tank compared to a 5.3 litre tank of the Grazia. Now the increased tank capacity on a scooter is always welcome, so I guess another point adds in favor of the Access here. Now looking at the weight, the Access enjoys the weight advantage as well by being 5 kgs lighter than the Grazia, so lesser weight means better pickup and better mileage overall. Also, the Grazia offers the first-in-class LED lights that consume less battery power and offer better light spread, whereas the Access offers a conventional headlamp setup. However, one thing to note here is that the headlight of the Grazia is fixed to the front panel, which means it doesn't turn with the handlebar. So at night, some blind spots might not light up while heading in and out of the corners. The Access, on the other hand, gets a handlebar-mounted headlamp, hence it lights up the pathway even as you move in and out of corners. The Grazia also gets the first-in-segment all-digital instrument console that looks stunning and comes well equipped with all the info that one needs. The Access, however, gets a part digital, part analog console that goes well with its classic retro styling. The Grazia also gets Honda's patented CBS or combi brake system, which pretty much ensures that both the front and rear brakes are engaged automatically even if you end up pressing only the rear brake. Now this offers a more safe and secure braking mechanism overall, whereas the Access on the other hand doesn't offer any such feature. The Grazia gets a 190 mm disc up front. Now the disc diameter of the Access isn't mentioned, but I believe it's almost similar to that of the Grazia. Now coming to my trademark braking test segment, we see here that the Access does 60 to 0 km per hour in just 3.5 seconds, whereas the Grazia does 55 to 0 km per hour in just 2.79 seconds. So Grazia takes the lead here when it comes to braking. Now if you pause for a moment, you'll also notice as to how closely matched these two machines are. Now both the scooters get a 12-inch wheel up front and a 10-inch wheel at the back. Even the tire sizes are identical for both. Now both the scooters get telescopic forks up front and a monoshock at the back, and both the scooters get a maintenance-free battery. Now power figures wise, the Access puts out 8.7 PS whereas the Grazia puts out 8.63 PS, but you need to note here that the power maxes out higher up in the RPM range at 7000 RPM for the Access compared to 6500 RPM of the Grazia. Now this means the Access can pull further and get a better top speed compared to the Grazia. However, these are not super bikes to really worry about top speed. Now torque wise, the Grazia puts out 10.54 Newton meters compared to 10.2 Newton meters of the Access. Hence the initial pickup right off the mark is slightly better on the Grazia. Now talking about the ride feel, the Access feels very impressive and offers superb stability and rigidity, almost making you feel that the scooter gets a monocoque chassis. However, the only scooter to offer a monocoque chassis here in our market is the Vespa. The power delivery is smooth and linear, and the Access feels nice and planted even at higher speeds thanks to its longer wheelbase. The Grazia on the other hand is nice and easy to flick around. The motor scooter design lends the scooter great handling characteristics. So to sum things up, the initial pickup is better for the Grazia, but the top end power delivery is better for the Access. Now mileage wise, the mileage claim for the Access 125 is 64 kmpl, whereas for the Grazia it is 60 kmpl, and in my opinion, if ridden sensibly, both the scooters should offer close to 50 kmpl in city conditions. Now, looking at the storage space, the Access scores a resounding victory here again because it offers 21.8 liters of underseat storage compared to 18 liters of storage space on the Grazia. The seat on the Access 2 is nice and long and spacious compared to that of the Grazia, but the quality of seat foam on the Grazia seems to be far superior than that of the Access. Now, coming to the price battle, the Access still enjoys the price advantage with its standard variant being nearly 3,000 rupees cheaper. Even the special edition variant of the Access 125 is 2,000 rupees cheaper compared to the top end variant of the Grazia. Still, if you are the kind that prefers sporty styling over a retro theme, Grazia would be the pick for you, and believe me, it is a very impressive scooter with modern, sporty and futuristic looks with the added safety of CBS or combi brake system on board. However, the kind of value that the Access 125 Special Edition offers cannot be ignored, and the cleverly added design tweaks like the black alloys, the maroon seat and the matte black paint scheme do end up giving the scooter a premium feel and a completely refreshed look overall. So coming to my final verdict, the Access 125 still comes across as a better value for money proposition compared to the Grazia, but if you want something more exclusive, something more fresh and new, then the Grazia is the best option for you. So I guess that's about it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless and ride safe.